തെളിയിച്ച് ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്യുന്നതിനായി ഇത്രയും ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട കേരള ഗവർണർ ശ്രീ ആരിഫ് മുഹമ്മദ് ഖാനെയും മറ്റ് വേദിയിലുള്ള എല്ലാ വിശിഷ്ട അതിഥികളെയും ആദരവോടെ ക്ഷണിക്കുന്നു.
പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട സഹോദരി സഹോദരന്മാരെ, എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ വന്ദനം. गुरु चरणम शरणम. नवज्योति श्री करुणाकर गुरु विंडे तोन्नूटी आराम जयंती आघोषम आया नवा पूजितम उद्घाटनम चेय्यान अतियाया संतोषम उन. वाक्कान्य सत्यम सत्यम आने गुरु गुरु आने दैवम एन्ना तत्वत्तिल पिरवर्ती क्यून्ना शांतिगिरी आश्रमतिल विंडुम वरान साधिचतिलुम संतोषम उन. आद्यमाई नवज्योति श्री करुणाकर गुरु विंडे पावन स्मरण क्यू मुन्निल एंडे विनीत प्रणानम. I would also like to, in order to pay my tributes to the blessed memory of Guru Karunakar, I would like to quote a Guru Stotram which says, Aneka janma samprapta karma bandha vidahine atmajnana pridhanena tasme shri guruve namah. Thank you very much, Swamiji, for your kind invitation. And my complaint against you is that you invite me rarely. I always look forward to meetings like this because it gives an opportunity to be in the company of the saintly persons. And if you start enjoying the company of saintly persons, then it only benefits you. So I want to benefit from you. And I wish if you could invite me more frequently. I would love to come here. In fact, it has been said in one of our very famous book that Sat Sangatve Nisangatvam Nisangatve Nirmohatvam Nirmohatvam Nishchal Tattvam Nishchal Tattve Jivan Mukti. When you sit in the company of saintly persons, then you cultivate the sense of non-attachment. You get freedom from rag and dvesh. And when you become free from when you acquire that sense of non-attachment, then it frees you, it liberates you from delusion, from greed, from selfishness, and it leads to self-settledness. And when you become Nishchal Tattvam, self-settled, be yourself, then it gives rise to contentment, happiness. And that Nishchal Tattvam gives you Jivan Mukti, moksha, liberation from human condition. So I again would like to express my gratitude to invite me here on this solemn occasion. And I'm sure that you will bless us and you will always remember us in your prayers. India is uniquely gifted when we study our cultural heritage. Then India is uniquely gifted. We have admitted, something which is admitted by the scholars, acknowledged, but it may be older than that. We have 5,000-year-old history. We are one of the most ancient civilizations. There were other ancient civilizations as well. The Greek civilization was ancient. Egyptian civilization was ancient. But today's Greece and today's Egypt stand totally de-linked from their ancient civilization. In India, we have also changed. Yes, please. In India, we have also changed. We have responded to the challenges of the times. We have the concept of Sanatan Dharma, the eternal principles, the foundation. Then we have also the concept of Yug Dharma, Desh Dharma, Kal Dharma, which means that while standing on your foundations, there is no ceiling on growth. You can keep growing and develop the ability to respond to the times. We change. In fact, in this universe, the only thing which is permanent is the process of change. And our thought leaders, they were fully aware of this thing. And that is why they conceived these concepts, where stand firmly on the principles, but then there is total freedom to grow. And as I said, India is uniquely gifted that whenever our culture, our values have suffered decline, we have had personalities, great souls, noble men who took birth and they removed the gloss, the dirt which had gathered around these values. And I have absolutely no doubt that Guru Shri Karunak was one such noble soul. And as my dear friend Ramesh Chanitalaji was saying here, he preached oneness of being. He preached love, he preached kindness, he preached compassion. His name came from Karuna. And our tradition tells us that there is only one abiding joy, eko rasa karuna eva. When you do something out of consideration for the other, when you feel the pain of the other, and you come forward to share that pain, that is what karuna is all about. And that is what gives you real joy. And in our tradition, the gurus have been described as andhakar nirodhaka. Guru is one. Asatoma sadgamya, tamsoma jyotirgamya, mrityorma amritam gamya. Guru is one who removes the blinkers from eyes. The Guru is one who leads us from darkness to light. Guru is one who shows us the way to enlightenment. And that is the reason why in Indian culture, Guru has been given the divine status. If the parents are given divine status, guest is also given divine status. Our honorable guest from Sri Lanka, we have been told, Atithi Devo Bhava. He enjoys, as long as he is in India, he enjoys divine status. And I wish him very comfortable stay in God's own country. And he has come to attend this function. I am very happy. Similarly, the tradition, this unique gift that I was talking about. So the most important scripture of India, that is Srimad Bhagavad Gita says, Yada yada hi dharmasya gilani bhavati bharata abhyutthanam dharmasya tada atmanam sirjami aham. Whenever darkness overtakes, whenever we are faced with complex problems, there is real threat to our way of life. The values and ideals are in danger. Then personalities appear on the scene who remove the darkness. And we are in debt to these personalities. We salute them. We pay our respect to them with great sense of gratitude, because they have played a great role in the continuity of this civilization, in the continuity of this culture. India has never repeatedly said in our books, it becomes clear from there. The wielders of sword, the generals, the power holders, they have never been ideal of Indian society. The ideals of Indian society have always been persons who are steeped into spirituality, who have internalized the concept of oneness of being. No, a small anecdote. When Bhagwan Ram was going to forest, and his younger brother Lakshman, who was of hot temper, he lost his cool on the eve. And he started criticizing his father in a manner which does not behove a son. Then Bhagwan Ram coolly told him, Daho mitiya buddhir vidya sa pirkir tata naham dehaschi datmet buddhi vidyate bhannete. You are upset because we are going to forest, and this would result that our bodies will suffer the rigors of the life in forest. We will be deprived of many amenities. We will live an ascetic life. These amenities which are available in the city will not be available to us. But you are saying, because what you are anticipating, the hurt and pain which our bodies will feel. But who you are not this body. You are Chaitanya Atma. My body keeps changing all the time. The time we spent here in this hall, our bodies will undergo change. But the soul, the Atma, it is never born, it never dies, even when the person who has that Atma his body comes to an end, Atma remains alive. This is the difference between Vidya, enlightenment, and Avidya, the ignorance. So he said, remove this veil of ignorance and know that your Atma is not going to suffer any pain or injury because of the life in forest. This oneness of being, the whole thing about which has been said, that you can live a civilized existence only when you have karuna bhav, you have element of compassion in you, you have element of kindness in you. That again comes from that concept of oneness of being, ekatmata. Indian culture and civilization is defined not by race, not by religious faith, not by the language which we speak. Indian civilization and culture is defined by Atma, because that is all inclusive. It does not leave out anybody. It does not leave out even animals and plants. The greatest impact of Guru's Karunakar teaching was that he made us aware of this message of oneness of being. And he, actually, saints, what they write guides those who come after them. But the saints, their real teaching is the way they have lived their life. Their life is the example. Their life is the source of inspiration. When you read their life story, then you become a changed person if you really internalize the message which has been given by the Guru. This ashram is, with all their energy and resources, they are continuing the work of the great Guru. I compliment them. And I pay my respect to them. I admire them. And I also take this opportunity to say pranam to respected Janni. I hope you will come with it. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, valle nanni, Jai Hind.
ബഹുമാന്യനായ ഗവർണർക്ക് ആശ്രമത്തിൻ്റെ സ്നേഹാദരങ്ങൾ സമർപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്.